and welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong Country Part 7 on the GBA. Today we are... Ow. Yeah. Damn it. Anyway, today we are going to be finishing a majority of Gorilla Glacier. Yes, we're actually going to get through most of this. Not all of it, however, due to some unfortunate failures on my part that'll probably be happening throughout the entire video. Not kidding. This is not a well-played part, and I apologize for that in advance and/or afterwards, because as you saw in the first 10 seconds, I've already died once. Oy. All right, but we are going to be finishing Slip Slide Ride, and again, the rope mechanics in the Slip Slide Ride, as I mentioned last time, are actually really interesting. I kind of wish that these were in different types of games, and I haven't played enough to say that they aren't. But I kind of hope that they are. They are cool. Alright. So, yeah, I'm a bit late on trying to record this. I was supposed to start this at noon, and it's already quarter after 3. Oy. Yeah, I didn't get any a majority of the bonuses in the Slip Slide Ride due to failures from this time and last time. Mostly last time, though. Alright, and now we're moving on to... Yes, I am still slightly... Well, no, I'm not sick anymore. It's just that my throat has got a clog in it that I don't know where it is. Kind of painful and, you know, it's there. Not really disturbing, just there. Annoying POS. Anyway, we're moving on to Croctopus Chase. Yeah, I'm going to be a bit slow today, too, apparently. Croctopus Chase is both a very good level and a very bad level. In a majority of ways, actually. Croctopus Chase is good and bad because, well, it seems like the enemies are actually chasing you, but they're not. They are, in fact, following a set pattern that activates once you successfully pass them. So it always seems like you're being chased, and you want to like speed through it as fast as you can. And in the portions where you are where the chasing actually is taking place, you want to actually speed through it as fast as you can. But there are a lot of different portions in this level where if you are speeding, you will get hit by an enemy. So you have to be careful when you're not being chased. It's actually a good balance, and I'm fine with that. But it's still, you know, it's still a bit annoying to actually balance that out. A lot like Snow Barrel Blast, where you're supposed to be both careful and fast at the same time. Sadness. And this photo right here, I'm not entirely sure if you can get this photo without getting hit. I'm pretty sure you can, but I don't. And I do get the photo in this part over here, so don't worry. Speaking of photos, I will in fact be showing off photos during an extra part at the very end of the LP, or the LTTP as I'm officially calling it, since it's a Let's Try to Play instead of a normal Let's Play. You know, because I have so many technical difficulties and issues to work out. For those of you wondering about the recording process, it takes about a full hour to, you know, record and edit this, and to edit these videos. And, you know, that's not actually that bad. I'm fine with doing that. After all, I'm doing this for me instead of you guys. Yes, you be jealous now. And I'm trying to think of something to say about the level, and not much is coming because I've played through this level enough times to know where a majority of the things that I need to go get are, but not enough times to know where everything is. So there's probably another photo that I missed through this playthrough. It's not a hard level, but it is one of the harder levels in Gorilla Glacier. Mind you, it's nowhere near Snow Barrel Blast. Oh no. Oh no. Snow Barrel Blast. Oy. If you're confused, watch the last part. Snow Barrel Blast is just, my God, everyone hates that level. Actually, there are a lot of levels in Gorilla Glacier that are like that, though. You know, a lot of people hate them because of either their concept or the mechanics that they introduce is just painful to actually go through. I don't find them that bad, but a lot of people a lot of people probably do, and it's interesting to see different people's reactions to certain levels. For example, the level coming up, Ice Age Alley. Yay, I kind of spoiled it, I think. This level again has the falling snow, but if you'll notice, even on the GBA port, it's not that bad. It's certainly there, but it's not that bad. I can still see me riding Espresso again with Donkey and Diddy. I still do not like Espresso, and this is one of the levels. Why? You're gonna see me fail a lot with Espresso here because, again, I'm not good with Espresso, and I do not like Espresso. I don't plan on getting good with Espresso. See that bonus room up there? Espresso can't get there. You can try as hard as you like, but Espresso cannot get there. I don't know why. He can hover and he can almost fly, but he simply can't get here. And I spend a majority of this time trying to get there with Espresso. I even tried a suicide jump, and that didn't work. So, yeah, I do not like Espresso. And I lose Espresso here, which means I can't get the other bonus level that requires you to have Espresso. It's kind of a dick move, actually. I'll show you the bonus room, or at least where it is, but I won't actually, be going into it. Oh, and Ice Age Alley is again the return of Lanky Kong, or the orangutans. I forget which one they're called, and I do not like them. This is one of the last part of. Okay, the bonus barrel is up there, and it's impossible to get to without Espresso. You need Espresso to get through there. Except the only spawning point for Espresso is like at the very front of the very first part of the level if you go backwards, or I think maybe he might be in that bonus room. I kind of doubt it though. So yeah, other than that, Ice Age Alley is not a hard level except for the very, very last section. And I do mean the very, very last section. You get past this specific section and you're at the exit. And it's right here. This orangutan right here, pain in the ass. Especially if you're just trying to rush through. You have to back up and say, alright, wait for him to throw his barrel, charge at him, and then roll attack into him. And Diddy is pretty much the only one that can do that fast enough. Donkey just doesn't move fast enough to do all of that. Kinda sucks. Anyway, the next level that we're going to is Rope Bridge Rumble. Yay! The treetop town sprite. I do like this sprite. The blue in it makes rather palette, not sprite. The blue in it makes it look a lot like it's nighttime. So it's technically a day-night level, even though there is no day. And yes, we are again going to ride on Winky. I don't like Winky. I really don't. But I have to apologize because in one of the previous parts I mentioned that Winky is freaking useless. Well, he's not, and I feel like I need to apologize for this simply because I still don't like Winky. I really don't. And to me, he actually is pretty damn useless. But I recognize now that not only is he not useless, but he's useful a majority of the time. Granted, a majority of the time happens to be whenever there isn't a spring around so that you can just manually double your jump. Still, he's not needed. They could have skipped out on Winky's character totally and not have missed anything. He's not even important, he's just not hard to explain indeed. Alright, and we'll be going into our next bonus room. Yay! Yeah, you don't need Winky in this level. You really don't. And it's kind of sad, because this would have been one of the levels where Winky, could have made a decent appearance. A majority of the jumps are, long enough to actually say, hey, we need some help. But to compensate for giving you Winky early in the level, they have springs all over the place. So it's like, you don't need to have Winky anymore. If you're gonna let us use Winky, then let us use Winky. Don't give us a bunch of springs in the way that make it so that we don't have to use Winky, or make it so that we don't want to use Winky. It's one of Winky's major issues, and even in the levels that he would be good, there's too much stuff that already is helping you out. It's sad for Winky. It really is. Poor Winky, never getting the respect he deserves. And yeah, I apologize for not actually cutting out the bonus espresso room. But again, I'm not really, into that whole editing thing. I'm still a noob when it comes to this kind of stuff. So yeah, I could edit this out. I know how, but I'm not going to. Stuff. And just so you know, folks, I don't actually get through Rope Bridge Rumble. I die right here, and it's kind of embarrassing. I'll admit that. But next time we'll be going on to, yes, Rope Bridge Rumble still. Be safe, guys. Good at 14 out.